Steven Katano ameweza kushtakiwa na kosa la kuendesha pikipiki bila insurance cover. Ukweli ama si ukweli? Shtaka la pili, ameweza kukosa kuvaa reflector jacket ya sako. Ukweli ama si ukweli? Shtaka la tatu, kukosa kuvaa helmet. Ukweli ama si ukweli? Shtaka la nne, kwa uliweza kusababisha msongamano kwa kuendesha kwa wrong side. Ukweli ama si ukweli?
Your Honor, Mr. Steven is a border rider with a wife and a child. He lives at a corner. There's a slum at corner, and is 22 years old. He is very remorseful, Your Honor. And some of these challenges, he meets them just due to the bigger challenges of life, trying to get basic needs for the family. And he's praying for, Your Honor, that you be lenient with him. Because in his life, as he's telling me, that he's never even touched 10,000 at a go at once, Your Honor, because the kind of business, the border business that they do, he gets only close to 100 to 200 shillings a day, because the rest of the money he uses to pay for the owner, the rightful owner of the border. So his is just a commission, Your Honor. That's all, Your Honor.
Count 1, you will pay a fine of 2,000 in default 1 month. Count 2, 1,000. Count 3, 1,000. Count 4, 2,000. In total, you will pay a fine of 6,000.
Stop live now.
Joseph Mulinge. Joseph Mulinge ameweza kushtakiwa na kosa la kuweza kuendesha pikipiki bila bima, kukatia bima. Ukweli ama si ukweli? Shtaka la pili, ameweza kushtakiwa na kosa la kuendesha pikipiki bila kuwa na leseni. Kweli ama si ukweli? Driving license uko valid ya pikipiki?
Your Honor, it's an interim license, but it's...
Shtaka la tatu, ulikosa kuvaa helmet na kuendesha pikipiki hiyo. Ni ukweli ama si ukweli? Shtaka la nne, ulikosa kuvaa reflector jacket ambayo inahitajika ya sako. Kweli ama si kweli?
Your Honor, on count 1, Mr. Joseph is briefing me that he did purchase a motorcycle, the said boda from one Mr. Shafi Ali, who told him at that particular moment that the license was valid. Then after completion of the purchase, there's an agreement here on phone. After completion of the purchase, he later on realized just today, he's surprised, equally surprised as we are, that the insurance wasn't, that there was no insurance, but he was given an assurance that it had, and that was one of the conditions for the purchase of the motorcycle. However, Your Honor, he is so remorseful and is requesting the court to forgive him or give him very reasonable bail terms so that he can go back and spend time with the family. That's all, Your Honor.
Count number 1 and 2 is discharged under section 35(1) of the Penal Code. He has provided proof. For count 3, you'll pay a fine of 1,000 in default 1 month. Count 4, 2,000 in default 1 month. So in total, you'll pay a fine of 3,000 in default, 2 months imprisonment.
Most obliged, Your Honor.
Cyril Sogelo anaweza kushtakiwa na kosa la kuendesha pikipiki kwenye barabara ya umma hali hukuwa na driving license. Ni kweli ama si kweli?
Your Honor, Cyril had booked an examination for the license last year November, and he had paid. These are the details for the e-citizen. Means, Your Honor, that the intention is very clear that he wanted to have one, but due to the challenges of life, Your Honor, and the doctrine of necessity, could not wait for the license to be out because he has to feed himself and his family and take them to school, equally pay rent for them. So we are praying, Your Honor, he's very remorseful, and we are praying that he be given a free bond.
Cyril, you'll pay a fine of 1,000 in default 1 month. You have to ensure that you are certified by the examiners before you go to the road.
Most obliged, John.
Douglas, and Richard. Maureen Kelly, Adnet Riula, Dennis Mutara, Patrick Okemo, Edwin Emagera, and Ian Abednego.
Douglas, naweza kushtakiwa na Douglas Oboro.
Douglas?
Richard.
Douglas.
Mama tu basi. Afuatiwe na Douglas. Richard Mutua. Richard Mutua ameweza kushtakiwa na kosa la kutozingatia alama za traffic sign kwa pale kwenye Expressway. Wewe uliweza kuenda kwa ETC instead of MTC. ETC ambayo ni electronic, ukaenda kwa electronic badala ya mahali pa kulipa cash, ukasababisha msongamano. Ukweli ama si ukweli?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Richard Mutua is very remorseful. And Your Honor, if you go to the Expressway, the ETC and MTC, Your Honor, even the most learned persons might not know the difference, Your Honor, because there is no sufficient notice. Because just written ETC and MTC, so you might not know, Your Honor, if you are using the Expressway for the first time, Your Honor. Otherwise, Your Honor is requesting for very lenient bail terms, or will be released on a free bond. That's all.
Pay a fine of 2,000 in default 1 month.
How much?
2,000.
Most obliged, Your Honor.
Douglas, uweza kushtakiwa na dangerous overtaking, kuwa wewe ukiwa dereva wa gari nambari ya usajili KDB 029G aina ya Toyota Prado, kuwa wewe uliweza
Your Honor, sorry. Douglas, where's Douglas?
That was Richard Mutua.
That was Richard.
Richard Mutua. Now this is Douglas.
Douglas? Douglas Obobe.
Douglas Obore.
He's out in the first phase of 5,000.
Ni ukweli ama si ukweli? Ukweli ama si ukweli? Yes.
Your Honor, Mr. Patrick Okemwa is very remorseful for the offense committed and is praying that he be released on very lenient bail terms, Your Honor.
You'll pay a fine of 2,000 in default, 1 month imprisonment. 2,000.
Just oblige you.
Nani anafuata? Dennis Matara. Dennis, umeshtakiwa na kosa la kuendesha pikipiki na huko umekata bima. Ukweli ama si ukweli? Shtaka la pili, umeshtakiwa na kosa la kusababisha msongamano kwa uliendesha kwa pavement to avoid the traffic jam, hivyo kutatiza watumiaji wengine wa pavement hiyo. Kweli ama si ukweli?
Your Honor, Mr. Dennis is a border rider, 22-year-old border rider, who was found on the wrong side of the law, Your Honor, because he says that it was his second day on the road because he was given a motorcycle, the border, by a person known to him so that he can meet his daily needs and in return also be paying money to the said person on a daily basis. So, Your Honor, he is very remorseful and is requesting the court to be lenient with him so that he can proceed with his life, Your Honor, in a normal way. That's all.
Count 1, you'll pay a fine of 2,000 in default, 1 month. Count 2, 3,000 in default, 1 month imprisonment. In total, 5,000.
Mr. Oblige, John.
Your name? which had no insurance against third-party risk.
Your Honor, Doreen Kendi is a single mother of 3, paying school fees, rent, food, and is the sole breadwinner of the family. And Your Honor, it is this motor vehicle that she uses to do her business. She is remorseful and promises, Your Honor, that she's going to work so hard to afford an insurance for the vehicle. And Your Honor, she's just informing me now that she already paid for one today and now she has an insurance. On the 7th day, the day you were arrested, the same day she was arrested, Your Honor. Do you have it?
You are discharged under Section 35(1) of the Penal Code. Ensure that you renew on time.
Most obliged, Your Honor.
Ian Abednego. Ian umeweza kushtakiwa na kosa la kuendesha pikipiki na leseni yako haikukuwa na endorsement ya kukubalia wewe kuweza kuendesha pikipiki. Ni ukweli ama si ukweli?
Your Honor, Ian is remorseful and is informing me that he's supposed to book his exams tomorrow, to start doing his exams so that he be endorsed, Your Honor. Here is the evidence.
pay a fine of 1,000. In default, 1 month. Ensure that you comply. Do the exams. After you have passed, then you can go on the road.
Mr. Obliged.
Thank you.
Adnet Girima ameshtakiwa na kosa la kuweza kuendesha pikipiki na hauko umekatia bima.
Kweli.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mheshimiwa.
Mr. Adnet is very remorseful for the offense that he's committed and is praying, Your Honor, for forgiveness or be given lenient bail terms so that he can proceed taking care of his family. He was also telling me, Your Honor, that he was an artist before, but that field did not go well with him. That's why he decided to opt to get into the border industry, where at least he could make ends meet, and is promising that he will get his motorbike insured. That's all.
You'll pay a fine of 2,000. In default, 1 month imprisonment.
Mr. Obliged, Your Honor.
Edwin Nyamagera ameshtakiwa na kosa la kuendesha pikipiki na leseni yako haikuwa na endorsement ambayo inakubalisha wewe kuweza kuendesha pikipiki.
Your Honor, Mr. Edwin is informing me that his first insurance, his first license was, he took it in 2019, had endorsements, but thereafter, every time he tries to renew, this is the 2019 one, and this is the latest one, the new generation. So he's very sorry, very remorseful, and praying that the court be lenient with him as a father and a husband. That's all you want.